Hi, this is Soumya Parmar. This is demo for the final project SE456. My student ID is 2183364. So first I'm going to start the game to show the demo of the game. So as you can see, this is the starting screen. There's the score and this high score and score 2. It will display the aliens with their respective points. As you can see, the UFO is a mystery. The squid has 30 points, and crab has 20 points, and octopus has 10 points. So as you can see, now I have assigned the key X key to play the game. So so I will press it, and as you can see, it will start the game. So there are, as you can see, aliens, 55 aliens, and there are four shields, and they are dropping bombs at random time. The ship is moving left and right with speed of 2, but it will increase based if I kill the number of aliens. And as you can see, when I kill an alien, and it will show an explosion threat and delete the alien. And as you can see, there's a UFO coming from the either left or right and moving and dropping bombs at random times. So there are three lives, as you can see, and when I kill an when I launch a missile and it touches the top wall, it will show the red explosion flag. I'll try to kill the UFO to show the yes. As you can see, now the UFO gets deleted, and with it shows the points, 100 points. So now I can even delete the shield if I hit it. So if a missile collides with a bomb, it will delete both of them. So I'll try to do that. Yeah, and when bomb hits the ship, it will delete the ship and lower the lives, as you can see. So now I'll try to kill the aliens, and as you can see, the beat is increasing. I'm killed, and then it will switch to the game over screen, as you can see. So now to go back to the starting screen, I need to press X, and then it will go to the starting screen, and I can start play the game again from level 1. So now as you can see, the high score is also updated from the last game. So now we'll start the game again, and it will, as you can see, the game started. And these are the collision boxes. You can see you can toggle on and off. And now we'll try to kill all the areas as soon as possible. So I if I kill all the aliens in lower level 2, we'll kill all. As you can see, the score when it's getting updated. So now it's higher than the high score itself. When I finish the level, it will get updated. As you can see, there is only one missile launch at a time. And unless it collides with something, I am not able to launch another missile, as you can see. And the tempo is increasing with number of aliens I kill. As you can see, so now the number of aliens with number of aliens increasing, and as you can see, it's coming down. So if the grid of the alien touches the ship, it will also result in like it will go to the green over screen, as you can see. Let me show you. Yeah, so it will trigger and go to the game over screen. So now I will again go to the start screen and play the game again. So if I'll to delete all the yeah, let me show that I can let me just lower the number of aliens just to show the demo. So uh, here I am when I lower the level 1, I am creating aliens as you can see. So I can just pass the number of aliens I want, just a row of number of aliens I want, column. For now let's just say 1. So just to show that I am also creating a level 2. So let this load a bit. Okay, now I'll start again. This is level 1. As you can see, when listen touches the bomb, it deletes both of them. Now it will reload the level, second level, and it's a bit lower than before. This is level 2. So yeah, so as you can see, this is the level 2, and now I'm going to close the game. So for now I'm going to explain the patterns used here. So let's say first is the singleton pattern. The singleton pattern we used in image managers, sprite game managers, and just to have only one instance of it. So as you can see, this is where we have used the singleton pattern when we are adding the sprites to this game. And next is the factory pattern. The factory pattern I use for creating walls or shields or aliens. So now I'm going to show it for the walls. So this is the factory pattern for the walls, yeah, used for creating the walls as you can see. Next is the observer pattern. So observer pattern we are used for the collision observers. So whenever a collision happens between a collision pair we are used, so we are attaching an observer to it. Let's say between a alien grid or a wall or a alien grid or a wall or missile. These are the collision pairs, and we are attaching an observer to it. So as you can see, let's say a bomb touches the wall bottom, and this will trigger this observer and call the notify function for it. So this will call this and this notify function. Okay, this is the where the observer pattern is used. Now flyweight pattern is used in the glymph manager. As you can see, I used it here. And next is the proxy pattern. So proxy pattern is we are used for the sprite game proxy. So you can see this is the code for this is the diagram for that. So right now like we only need the data which we need to pass it to the original sprite game. So this is we only need the important data, let's say the x and y position, which are continuously getting updated. uh, Even the scale we are used I've used somewhere, that's why I'm using that here. But yeah, most of them we are updating the x and y positions, and we are passing it to the real game sprite. This is the where the sprite proxy pattern is used. And next is the command pattern. So command pattern used for the timer event. So this is where the command pattern is used. So timer event is pointing to a command which will get executed when a certain time is passed. As you can see, this we used like for the sprite animation or for loading a level, or this is there are different types of commands. As you can see, these are the commands. And next is the iterator pattern. So iterator pattern is used for iterating through common iteration, like let me show for the sprite manager. So here I use for the sprite game manager. So the this is the iterator class which contains this abstract function which must be implemented by the iterator. Now if the list is d-link or s-link, then the iterator may differ, but the like the application would be same. So as you can see, so this must contain these functions. As you can see, this is where the iterator pattern is used. And next is the state pattern. So state pattern I used for the ship. As you can see, the ship movement. So here there are various ship movement states. So from shifting from the uh, like there are different ship states. So let me show. So as you can see, these are all derived from this state. So these are like the ship changes its state when it touches the bumper. So if it touches the left bumper, it will just move to the, it will switch to the move right state, and if it touches the right bumper, and move like switch to the move left state. And this is also derived from a common ship state. They are also used for the missile state, as you can see here. This is where the state pattern is used, and also for scene changing. And next is the composite pattern. So composite pattern used for the game object. As you can see, this is where the composite pattern is used, where there are leaf objects are the aliens, and the composite objects are the columns and the grid, alien column and grid. And this is the component class. So next is the strategy pattern. Strategy pattern are used for the bombs, creation of bombs. So whenever a bomb is created, we are assigning like a strategy when it's created. So let's say it should fall straight, or it should fall like a dagger, or it should fall like a zigzag. So this is where the strategy pattern is used, where we are defining the behavior of the object when it's created. So this is for strategy, and in state patterns we can switch when we want. So next is the visitor pattern. So visitor pattern we use for the like this, let's say the missile, and uh, when we are colliding objects, let's say alien versus missile. So this is where the visitor pattern is used. As you can see, it visits the alien route versus missile, then it visits the missile, and it will trigger this collision. So this is where the visitor pattern is used. And next is the object pooling pattern. So object pooling is the active and reserve pattern which is used for sprite game manager, let's say. So sprite game manager use it for that, so it has active and reserve. And next is the null object pattern, so that we are used for in the sprite object null. So this is a null object, so we are assigning it to, let's say we don't need a sprite for the walls, so we are assigning it to them. So as you can see, the wall factory. Okay, so we are assigning a null object, and this is where the null object pattern is used. So next is the adapter pattern. So adapter pattern are used for the sprite uh, sprite passing of images to the real, this is where the like the real, we are converting it to the like the azul texture or azul image which is required. This is where we are used for uh, the adapter pattern. So next is the template pattern. So template pattern also here sprite. Okay, so as you can see, we have used the template pattern here, where it go the derive class calls this function, it will call the derive class function. So this is where we use the template pattern. So as you can see, the like requirements. So first the toggle bounding box is on and off, is just done. And next is the loop. As you can see, this was completed. this was shown. And next is high score being updated, and the points are different. The ship is getting deleted as a sequence, lives changing, and launch on missile at a time. Only one missile was launching at a time, and with the alien deletion, the ship movement was increasing, and also the music tempo also increases. And next, explosion spread when alien struck by a missile, as you have seen in the demo. So next, I will just show the working of the scenes what I have done. So let's say there are three screen. First is this is the start screen. So this is the code for that. First initialize and then update and then draw. As you can see, this is the code for that. So next we are switching to the play scene play. So where I'm loading all the managers, for instances of managers, and then all the sprite batches required, and all the walls, alien, and all the game objects required. So and the inputs required, and now they are loaded to the collision pairs, and these are different types of collision pair, and we are have attaching the different types of observers to it to attain certain functions. Then there is a function. I've defined a function to unload the level whenever I change the scene. So it will delete all the alien shield ship and UFO all the different objects in the scene, and it will also remove all the events. So they it won't have any errors. And then when I load the level again, let's say level 1, when I start to load it again, this will load all the commands again, because they are deleted when we switch the scene again. So let's say again for the level 2, I'm deleting all the objects, and then we are again loading the level 2, and then this is the code for that. And there are also entering and leaving function when we change the scenes. So yeah, this is the code for final project. And yeah, this is a demo for the final. Thank you.